afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's my pleasure being invited to attend SSDGT. My name is Jin Chen, and currently I'm working in the Department of Planning at iSugar. And my work is to promote circular economy and also to fully support any circular economy related events at Taiwan Sugar Corporation. Usually, I know the first session after lunch is really tough because most people get sleepy, but I'll try my best to wake you up. First, I want to give special thanks to Nanhua University for the opportunity to share our experience promoting circular economy in our Sugar Corporation. And the topic for my speech today is circular economy in our Sugar Corporation. I'll show you how the company has embraced circular economy concepts to redefine its business strategies and models for the next few years. iSugar is a government-owned business, and we take CSR, corporate social responsibility, seriously as a part of our business strategies and actively promote circular economy. During its early days, iSugar only focused on the production and sales of sugar, sugar and sugar byproducts. But to adapt to a changing business environment, our business scope has diversified in recent years. iSugar has established several new branches, and including livestock, agriculture, sugar making, biotechnology, leisure, petroleum, and also the marketing business divisions. As the biggest agriculture company and perhaps the biggest landlord in Taiwan, with iSugar fully realize the social responsibilities and expectations we bear. So we actively implement land development and property revitalization in Taiwan to benefit the whole country. Okay, iSugar develops transition strategies based upon several key concepts. Number one, we cooperate with government policy. In 2016, the Taiwanese government proposed the 5 plus 2 Innovative Industries Plan, which serves as the central driver of Taiwan's industrial growth in the next era and forges a new model for sustainable development. And this plan, 5 plus 2 plan, covers 7 industries and projects, including the nationwide promotion of new agriculture and the circular economy. And number two, as a government-owned company, our resources, including land, forest, crops, sugar canes, and pigs, belong to the country and all citizens as public resources for good use. Number three, in order to establish a high-value industry, we iSugar extracts more benefit from local biological resources, which we have unlocked through superior techniques, such as the full utilization of our sugar canes and pigs. In Chinese, we may say 全株利用 and 全正利用. And number 4 and 5, iSugar has also introduced the 5M, 1B concept, containing food, fertilizer, fuel, feed, fashion, and biomaterial to achieve the effectiveness in 6 E's: economy, environment, ecology, energy, employment, and education. So this product value pyramid categorizes the elements of product values into the levels of the pyramid, with those having more yields but low price at the base. For example, the ordinary agricultural products or the biogas, bioenergy. And those that has more commercial value higher up but less yield, like the very expensive medical supplies or the nutrition supplements. So in Thai Sugar's circular economy strategy, we upcycle waste materials from other industries or within our own business divisions and try to create higher values. Meanwhile, we are designing a new agriculture and circular economy blueprint for the short and mid-term circular economy goals. The blueprint is comprised of plant and animal cycles. We link methods for reusing and recycling different materials via physical technologies. That means only well-known and successful technologies we will take into consideration and resources and pursuing high recycling and reuse value. We expect ourselves to be a circular economy pioneer and will accomplish this by setting more successful examples, meaning we'll try to complete these blocks and the lines step by step to make more visible and successful cases for Taiwanese to follow. Currently, Thai Sugar has four major circular economy projects that are either done or in progress. They are circular economy in our sugar industry, Donghai Feng Agricultural Circulation Park, Oyster Shell Calcium Carbonate Material Factory, and the Shanlun Circular Village. So all of the projects are consumer oriented, and we hope these projects can lead to a more circular economy, Thai Sugar and Taiwan. So the first project is circular economy in our sugar making business. In our sugar making business, we utilize the resources recovered through recycling of sugar processing byproducts and the rest residuals to develop a circular economy value chain. For example, in Thai Sugar, usually we harvest 500,000 tons of sugar canes every year. So after squeezing these sugar canes, we first got the byproduct bagasse, 正渣 bagasse, which is used for biofuel or the organic fertilizers. And also, when we filter the canned juice, we will get some dirt or impurities. This material is called the sugar filter sludge. And this material is repurposed as soil conditioner. So we have many such sugarcane byproduct reuse and recycling examples in Taiwan Sugar Corporation history. Thus, we can highlight three complete circular economy lines in the sugar making business. The first line is material cycle. The bagasse and the molasses, tang mi, which are the impure syrups that cannot form sugar crystals. So bagasse and the molasses together, they can be used to do the organic composting. And also the filter sludge mentioned in the previous slide, it can be used as a plant fertile soil. So together, this material can improve the soil quality and can be replanted a large area of farmland. I think in the morning, the lady, I forgot her name, but she mentioned the importance of organic agriculture. So in Taiwan Sugar's sugarcane circular economy, we do accomplish this point. And the second line is the water cycle. The recycled water is from condensed water for canned juice distillation. In Chinese, we should say the 凝水. Okay, And this water can be used in boilers and redirected to different processes of sugar making. And the third line is energy cycle. Many of you remember the gas. About 70% of the gas are burned for CHP, combined heat and power. So the generated electricity power can be reused in our own sugar mills. We have two sugar mills. One is Shanghai sugar mills, and the other one is Wei sugar mills. They can generate about 10 million kilowatt hour per year, and this is quite sufficient for our two sugar mills on use. And also the heat similarly can be used in different processes of our sugar making. So these three complete circular economy line together they make a very successful and a long history circular economy practice in Taiwan Sugar Corporation. The second project is our green power pig farm, Donghai Agricultural Simulation Park. Maybe some of you have visited there. So the circular economy concept of this pig farm include two parts: recycling biological waste like pig manures and recycling water. Co-digestion is the key feature of Donghai Park. The co-digestion process uses pig manures and urines as the primary source, and further incorporates with other agricultural waste material like lemon peels collected from nearby farms. And the anaerobic fermentation equipment converts the waste into biogas energy and organic fertilizers to achieve energy generation and resource recycling. And through advanced treatment, sludge digestates and digested liquid, the liquid part, can be reused and as source of organic fertilizers, which are more eco-friendly to our land. And water cycling is done by collecting wasted water from the pig farms and the rainwater capture from the park, followed by a separate storage and treatment system. The treated water can then be reused for pig farm cleaning or for our park greenland watering. Okay, this table compares several ecological and economic benefits of the changes before and after the reconstruction of our Donghai Agricultural Circulation Park. For example, the rooftop solar panels were designed to generate 1.5 million kilowatt hour of electricity per year. And modern pig farms now use evaporative cooling systems to control intent temperature. So pigs can live happily and comfortably at about 24 to 28 degrees C. And these systems have reduced water usage by 83%, which is from 30 liters to only 5 liters per day per pig. And pig manures are now no longer a pollutant, but is the source of biogas, while the biogas power was estimated to be 2.3 million kilowatt hour per year. And the new park now can reduce its carbon emission by 2,000 metric tons per year. Additionally, we also organize environmental education tours and workshops to promote circular economy and introduce eco-friendly technologies in Donghai to help companies and people go green. So, Taiwan Sugar expects to transform Donghai into a zero waste, zero emission, and zero accident modern circular economy demo park, and from a greenhouse polluter to a renewable energy pioneer. In Thai sugar, we still have the other 14 agricultural circulation parks under construction. And our vision of these parks is to conduct both a biological cycle containing eco-friendly products like organic fertilizers, and also a phase two high-value cycle using pig blood, bones, organs for refinery to produce, say, medical supplies, if you still remember the value pyramid. Okay, the next project is an oyster shell upcycling plant. The purpose of this project is to construct a calcium carbonate biomaterial factory that meets the certification of feed and fertilizer to transform agricultural waste into valuable resources. And the capacity of this factory is about 50,000 tons of oyster shells per year, while producing 40,000 tons of calcium carbonate every year. The roadmap for our oyster shell factory has three phases. Phase one is the fundamental calcium carbonate production for the feed and the fertilizer industry. And phase two is the transition phase to high value added biotech products. And phase three will generate biological calcium carbonate for food and pharmaceutical grade products and bring to market. And later, our CEO of the biotechnology department will give another talk to give more details about this oyster shell factory. And the last major circular economy project is about circular construction. The Thai Sugar Shaolin Circle Village is the first of its kind in Taiwan, focusing on circular economy concepts in the construction environment. This project combines several novel circular building ideas, like using performance-based payment models instead of ownership. In Chinese, it should be 以租代售. That means customers rent units from Thai Sugar, but they do not buy the units. And also, a large number of building materials are recyclable, and we also established materials passports, so every piece of the building materials can be tracked in the database. And flexibility, an innovative business model like resource sharing. You bike, we bike, whatever bike, we have a similar kind of service in this village in the campus. And also flexibility in construction. Building materials are easily assembled and disassembled like Legos. And circulatory system of water resources, which is rain and the gray water recycling system. And the last, food circulation. We also perform the kitchen waste recycling in the village. This village is estimated to open in July this year, so probably in the third quarter of this year, Nanhua University will consider to arrange a tour. Okay, this slide shows the 3D structure of the circle village. This this site is 10 minutes away from the Thailand HSR, high-speed rail station with a total of 351 railroad units. In this project, we categorize the idea of circularity into a few aspects, including green energy, like the solar panels, and new agriculture, urban farming or root farming, and water management, the rainwater collection, and also some other circular economy models. For example, the repair workshop, the circular economy demo house, the co-working workspace, and so forth. So we hope to construct buildings with a focus on circularity and sustainability, which provide residents a healthy living environment. Okay, so this slide nicely summarizes High Sugar's missions and what we have accomplished for circular economy. We followed the 5F1B rule and are implementing the 6E activities. For example, we set up solar panels and biogas power plant for renewable energy. We also provide environmental education opportunities for education. So all of these initiate positive change in our industries and further accelerate the industrial upgrade and transformation of high sugar and Taiwan. So, in conclusion, the investment of Thai sugar in circular economy is investing in the future of Taiwan. Thai sugar promotes circular economy and thus supports ecology and economy in Taiwan. And development of circular economy must be step by step. And with Thai sugar is confident in our ability to lead the change. Thai sugar is also converting to a circular economy enterprise. We attempt to establish a zero waste and a zero pollution industrial model. And through circular economy, we show the impact of Thai sugar on Taiwan and increase the international competitiveness of both Thai sugar and Taiwan. So thank you very much for your attention. If you have any further questions and we are unable to discuss later today, please also feel free to contact me via my email address or office phone number here. Thank you very much. And hopefully, after the presentation and my conclusion, I somehow encourage people to buy more Thai Sugar's product. Thank you. Nice.